Okay, so let's begin by just bringing the energy inside and finding the breath. And we're looking for the breath at the tip of the nostrils. Notice cool air coming in, warm air flowing out, that sensation at the tip of the nostrils. Also notice rise and fall of the chest, rise and fall of the abdomen. And you may begin just the act of observing the breath. You may cause the breath to slow down. Begin to notice pauses between inhalations and exhalations, and between exhalations and inhalations. And from this quiet space, we're going to set our intention for this class on really giving ourselves permission to stay in this quiet space where we're really focusing all of our awareness consciously on the breath. The breath is something that's usually happening unconsciously, but this is our time to bring our conscious awareness to the breath. And before we go further, this is a good time if you have any prayers, mantras, personal affirmations from any tradition you might practice. If you have any particular word or line of poetry or verse from a song that you'd like to say or sing to yourself before we get started, that is perfect. Or if nothing in particular is coming to mind at this moment, just take a moment to focus your personal intention. I'd like to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers, my thankfulness for all the time they've spent. Okay, so let's begin with just some rounds of the alternate nostril breathing. We're going to use the right hand, bring the first finger and middle finger down to the palm, use the thumb, ring, and pinky finger. We're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb and bring awareness to the point between the eyebrows. From that point between the eyebrows, we're going to exhale out the left nostril. Rest. Inhale back through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Rest for a moment at the point between the eyebrows. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale from the point between the eyebrows out the right nostril. Rest. Inhale back through the right nostril, up to the point between the eyebrows. Feel the fresh, clean energy filling the body. Cover the right nostril with the thumb. Exhale from the point between the eyebrows out the left nostril. Big release. Inhale back through the left nostril to the point between the eyebrows. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers. Exhale through the right. And continue at your own pace with your own pauses, making sure that there's no strain with the pause. Only pause for as long as you're comfortable and feeling a deep rest. Now stop the practice. And we'll just sit here for a moment, feeling the stillness around us, appreciating a moment or two of just being and not doing any practice at all, just being and feeling the silence and stillness around us. And now we're going to do a more internal version of this practice. Instead of closing off the nostrils, we're going to bring our awareness to the whole, both sides of the head and the spine. So we're going to begin by bringing our awareness to the point between the eyebrows. And instead of exhaling out the left nostril, we're going to envision our breath exhaling all down the left side of the head, the left side of the neck, the left side of the upper spine, the left side of the mid part of the spine, the left side of the lower spine, all the way to the left side of the sacrum. And then we're going to pause there. Inhale back up the left side of the sacrum to the point between the eyebrows, and then continue the same process on the right. So let's begin. We're going to bring our awareness to this point between the eyebrows. And as we exhale, we're going to envision the breath traveling down the left side of the head, left side of the neck, left side of the spine, in the upper back, mid back, low back, all the way to the left side of the sacrum. We're going to rest here. We're going to inhale all the way back up the left side of the spine, all the way back up to the point between the eyebrows. Feel that expansiveness, that wonderful clean air entering the body, pausing at the point between the eyebrows. And now we're going to exhale down the right side, through the right side of the head, right side of the neck, right side of the spine, in the upper back, mid back, low back, all the way to the right side of the sacrum. Big release. Pausing at the right side of the sacrum. Inhale back up the right side of the sacrum, right side of the low back, mid back, upper back, all the way to the point between the eyebrows. Again, feeling that expansiveness of all that wonderful clean air entering the body. Pausing and exhaling down the left side of the spine, all the way to the left side of the base of the sacrum. And now continue this practice at your own pace without me talking. And try not to get too worried about anything. Just give it a try. Just explore the practice. There's no right or wrong here. It's an interesting practice in visualization. Okay, and now we can stop that practice. And again, just return to a state where you're just not doing anything. We're just being. Just feel what it's like to just be. It's okay. Noticing the silence around us and stillness. Okay, and now let's go for a few rounds of Cobra breathing. So for this practice, we're going to inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, bring the chin to the chest. Come back up, sniff in some air through the nose, and exhale through the teeth. Inhale, leaning back through the nose. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniff in some air through the nose, and exhale through the teeth. Inhale through the nose, leaning back. Hold the breath, chin to the chest. Come back up, sniff in some air through the nose, and exhale through the teeth. And let's all do 3 more rounds at our own pace. And stop the practice or finish your 3 rounds. Just give a moment. After you're finished with the 3 rounds, just take a moment to, again, be still. Experience the state of just being. And now let's do just a short practice with the Brahmari sound, the B sound. It sounds like that. And so we'll just do a few rounds of toning that sound and really experiencing the sensations in the head. If you'd like to amplify this experience, you can combine it with the Pratyahara practice, which is with withdrawal of the senses. And the way you do that is you take your fingers, you put your 2 fingers on your eyelids gently, withdrawing the eyesight, 2 fingers under the nose, withdrawing the sense of smell, pinky fingers under the lips, withdrawing the sense of taste, and thumbs gently in the ears. So that will intensify the practice a bit. So either do it just without any hands on your head, or you can do it with the Pratyahara. So I'll demonstrate the Pratyahara, and let's begin with a few rounds of the Brahmari, making the B sound, noticing the sensations in the head. And stop the practice. And just take a moment to really feel all the feelings in the head area that follow this practice. Okay, and now let's move on to a little bit of work with the three-part sectional breathing. So let's remind ourselves where the sections are. You can put your hand on your abdomen. And just spend a few moments here just gently noticing the rise and fall of the abdomen under your hands. And just notice how that's happening all by itself. There's nothing you need to do about it. You're breathing and your abdomen will rise and fall. You can just observe and be with that breath. Okay, and now let's bring our hands gently to our chest and let's observe the rise and fall of the breath in the chest. Feel the chest rising and falling against your hands. Happening all on its own. And now let's connect with how the breath feels in the clavicle area under the collarbones. So we're going to bring our fingertips to our collarbones. And we're just going to feel the breath as it is reflected in the rise and fall of the collarbones. So you'll feel the collarbones come up and down against your fingertips, reflecting your breath. And you can be with the breath in the collarbones. And we'll release that practice. And then for the final part, let's bring all the three parts of the breath together. So we're gonna make a gentle fist by bringing the thumb to the palms, having these hands gently folding over your thumb. And we're gonna place the hands here. Make sure the elbows are relaxed. And just check in for a moment. Make sure your chest, face are relaxed, shoulders. Again, make sure the elbows are still relaxed. And now we're going to begin the three-part breathing. We're going to inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones, bring awareness to the point between the eyebrows, feeling all that wonderful clean air entering the body. Exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen. Big release. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones, awareness at the point between the eyebrows. Exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen, big release. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones, awareness at the point between the eyebrows. Exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen. And let's all continue at our own pace. You can remain at the top of the inhalation at the point between the eyebrows or at the bottom of the exhalation at the release between the breaths for as long as feels right to you. Please do not strain to hold the breath. Allow the body to let you know when it's time to resume the breathing. And at the end of this next round, let's stop the practice. Pause for a moment of stillness. And thank you so much for joining me.